everybody? Welcome back to this Let's Play of Awesomenauts. We're gonna go ahead and random, and we're gonna get Raylan! Hey, it's been a little while. Apparently since I've spoken out loud. Yeah, Raylan, it's been a little while. And this is a character I actually enjoy. However, we'll see how well I do. Considering how I did last time as Swiggins, I think that we're in for it this time. It's usually how it works. It's a cyclical thing, you know? You go out there, you kick a lot of butt, then you come back in, and then they kick your butt. It's a cycle. It's how it's supposed to be. The question is, can my team back me up on this one, or can't they? We'll have to find out in this episode. So we are up against Yulip, Genji, and Yuri. Okay, so this is definitely an episode where we're gonna want to keep our distance, and we're gonna want to, you know, stay back. We're not gonna be getting up in people's faces that much early on, which means that we're gonna want to go into snipe, I think. Excuse me? Thank you. I would like to get my balance, thank you. Alright, so with that in mind, what do I want to get first? Piercing's really great because it allows us to clear lanes very quickly, and they do have a lot of push. I'd expect them to go for a lot of push early. Gyric Lubricator's also very good. You know what? Why don't we go Unknown Alien Hand, Piggy Bank, and also go into Gyric Lubricator early, so that way we've got access to that extra bit of reach and range necessary to be able to stay back and healthy throughout the rest of the match. This is going, like, I don't know why this is, but every time that I end up playing with Gyric Lubricator, it's one of those things where I really feel like it helps, despite the fact that it shouldn't ever really do so. Get out of here, shoot. Now, it's weird that a range upgrade on a nuke ends up being as effective as it is, but, you know, there's the apples, I guess. We're gonna have to back off from that one. We do not want to be a part of this. I actually hit him, excuse me. But that, like, there's a great reason why, oh my god damn it. Is our dude just not there? No, not is there, but, like, he wasn't doing it. Oh, he is toast. No, you are, I am very annoyed with myself, honestly. Oh, he was supposed to be, like, super dead. Okay, get rid of this stuff. Just get rid of it. Unfortunately, we lost a man, which sucks. Na's upstairs. He's doing his own thing. Our Yulip is great. I just want to make that absolutely clear. Our Yulip is actually fantastic. And we just ate every single possible dinosaur there, which sucked. I thought that I landed on the platform, and I'm an idiot. So instead, I'm just going to head on home. Okay, well, this did not start off the way that I hoped it would, but you know what? That's okay. We'll manage. In this particular matchup, we might want to have not gone Piggy Bank. In fact, I would argue that Piggy Bank might have been a bad move if we can't make it work within the next 3 minutes. And by that I mean, like, we want to make sure that if we are gonna, god damn it, if we're gonna want to make it work, we're gonna have to make sure the Gyric Lubricator was worth the squeeze. You know, like, you want to go in on sniping, you want to go in on time rifting, you want to do all this stuff that you got going on. You need to make sure that everything works. You know, you need to make sure that that range actually does something. And it has sent Yulip home. That's probably worth like a 10 solar advantage over the course of a couple of seconds if we can keep him off the lane. Yeah, we're just going to push this out as hard as possible. There we go. Look at this business. Shit and balls. You know, I really was hoping that wouldn't hit the ceiling, but here we are. Okay, we're going to push this out as much as possible and then back off. That's good. Trexatron wants to come out. He wants to do stuff. We have to not let him. If Yulip wants to leave his base, he's going to have to pay, like, the ultimate price to make it work. That probably didn't hit a thing. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Okay, managed to do a little bit of damage. Avoided the grip, which is good. That's pretty vitally important. If we get gripped here at this point, we might die. This fire. Shit. We can't really help here. Okay, we know where the Yuri is. We know what he's up to. We can't really do much to stop him, so you know what instead I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and push. Now, Yulip has gone home at this point. Boink! Oh, it wasn't enough. Oh, but the weedlings were. The weedlings were. And the poison was enough. We've done it. Nah, and Raylan doing it again. Okay. So, a long time ago, back when I played with all the Bataku guys. So, in this particular case, I want to talk about Frail Element and Varna. Varna would play a lot of Raylan, and Frail would play a lot of Nah. The two of them actually ended up having a really good synergy together most of the time because, like, the snipe would go off, it would hit, and the poison would finish the job. And people don't really recognize how dangerous poison can be until they're, like, at super low HP and then die. So that was pretty sweet at the time. Now, for us today, we're actually just gonna get boots right now. This seems like it was a bit of a wasted trip, and I made a mistake by going home this early, but I am gonna make it work. I am going to make sure that this time we don't head back until it's absolutely necessary. Now, Why I threw the Time Rift out a little bit farther there should be a little bit, you know, sensical at this point. You obviously want to be throwing Time Rifts where people are going to be rather than where they are. If you manage to pull that off, then you have a much better chance of doing stuff that you want to do. Boink! Get out of here. So you definitely want to lead with Time Rifts whenever you can manage it, and in that case, it was very easy to do so. We can't really go upstairs, so... Oh, but we can stop this guy from leaving. Wow, that was... We didn't have to do anything. That guy was super low. Thanks, Nah, for doing all the work. Okay, that's a lot of dinosaurs. We're going to completely dodge them, and I don't care what's going on. Anyway, Frail Element and Varna, your spirit lives on in this particular game. Apparently, I'm Varna, though. Which is, I don't know how Varna feels about that. Let's just push this forward, shall we? So the two turrets on the enemy team are looking really low, which is exactly what we're looking for. We did spec pretty hard into making sure that, you know, our early game was pretty push focused by getting the piercing early on. You'll notice that a lot of really good Raylan players don't go for piercing. And the reason being is that they feel they can farm without it. They don't want to spend 150 solar on something they don't need. And that makes a decent degree of sense. I can actually get behind that mode of thinking most of the time. The thing is, when it comes to piercing in this game, I really feel like it's a serious damage multiplier. Like, it does a lot of work in making sure that a game... It does a lot in making sure that the game... Woohoo! We did it! Is in your favor, because every time that you're able to land the piercing on more than one target, you're effectively multiplying your damage by like 2 or 3 or something like that. That damage is not burst specific, so you aren't going to get anybody killed all at once with piercing. That's not the point. The point is that you're able to deal lots of damage all over the place. And if you're able to make that work, that's a ton of, like, that can be a lot of really, really good damage. Oh, come on out. Come on out. Nope, okay. Okay, we got him in the Time Rift, but he was just on the edge, so he didn't really care. Keep blasting this stuff. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, now back off. Thank you, Boots, for helping. No, nothing going on out there? That's fine. Let's back off. Alright, we got 600. Let's go home. That's plenty enough. So how are we doing? We're doing great. I think that it would actually be a good idea to continue along this trajectory. So, like, going for a rank in blaster damage would be really sweet here. I think that getting the HC bomb would be great, but even Retro Spaceship right now would be amazing. So the reason why I just picked up all the upgrades I did. First off, left click damage. Left click damage, just because of the fact that we've got piercing, is multiplied every time we land it on anybody now, which is great. The other thing we picked up here was the slow on the Time Rift. So now, if we manage to land the Time Rift on somebody, they're very, very slow compared to where they used to be. That 10% increase on time slow mechanics, like Yuri's Bubble, Raylan's Time Rift, and even Max's, like, slow motion shot, 10% is a massive amount. Like, it actually does way more than you think it does. So, picking it up here is obviously very, very strong in helping us be a little bit more movement restrictive. It means that if we manage to capitalize on getting a really good grip off or something like that, that we're in a really good spot. Or if they decide to stick around and fight in the Time Rift, then they are going to be in a bad spot. Yeah, you're toast, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. You came in the wrong part of town. Alright, so. Oh, you have made a big mistake. We're gonna try to, like, push out without getting hit by mines. Oops, that's bad. Oh, Time Rift. Now run. Now run. Just go home. You know, I think I just left the Ulip, so that sucks. Alright, we just lost our Ulip. That's fine. I don't mind because we're so far ahead. It's okay. Considering how we're doing, you know what? We just got stunned. Let's be smart. Let's grab Iron Rifle to make sure we don't get stunned again, and grab a rank and snipe damage so that way when we do snipe, it's more... I mean, it's a better guarantee of us being able to get the kill. Now, both of our teammates dying here does mean that things could start swinging in the, opponent's favor here. I don't think that's going to happen. We are 8 minutes in, and I don't want to sound like I'm bragging right now, but we're doing an incredible amount of work. I completely missed my snipe, but that's beside the point. That's right. You go away. Oh, and you thought you had a droid wave? You are so wrong! Okay. He was stuck in there for a decent amount of time. We're not going to be able to catch up to him, so let's... Oh, I missed everything. That sucked. Okay, back off. Grab this HP before they do. Always burn HP if they can get it, then... Yeah, don't chase into this. Oh, wait, hold on. Tried it. I tried to get the snipe off just that way we could do a bit of extra damage. You gotta at least give it a shot, you know. If you miss, it doesn't make a big difference. At least you tried, and that's worth far more than just, you know, being like, it'll never hit. Most of the time, it's worth the opportunity and trying to get a hit of some kind. We are so toast. Speed up, go! Speed up, go! Yes! That was a very good attempt by the Genji, though. All things considered, that Genji, if I was any slower on that, could have got me easy. Alright, gonna grab those, get this guy as well. That's all my HP back, and now we can get right back into the fight as fast as possible. That probably took way too long. Oh, do you see this Yuri, though? Dodge over the mine. Yeah, that worked out okay. So as far as games go, Raylan and I are good friends. We're doing okay. Between the two of us, Raylan and I are on good terms for this particular round. Now, I wouldn't say that Raylan's my worst character by any stretch of the imagination, so he's probably one of my better ones. But at the same time, it is worth mentioning that Raylan's also just a really good character if you're new to the game, so it's worth a pickup. And the build that I've got, well, I'm gonna just drop a well played. Easy is probably incorrect. that wasn't necessarily easy. You did die. It might have been easy for me. I didn't die at all, but you get the idea. So how did we do? Well, for a character that's really friendly for newer players, if you put it into practice, she can be exceptional. I was not exceptional this game. I'd say that I played like a 7 out of 10 compared to what I've seen. But Unknown Alien Hand is actually fantastic for newer players. It allows you to push out lanes very, very quickly, which means that you can focus on the important things. It means that you can get rid of droid waves fast and then focus on like being with your team and helping them kill and helping them push. The other thing that really helped us, I think, in this particular matchup was actually the 1 rank in Gyrich Lubricator for a couple of snipes early on. But the Retro Spaceship is just, it's such a very good upgrade. If you don't know what to pick up on your time rift throw, always pick this up because it allows you to slow people down enough that if they don't get Baby Curry Mammoth, or if they don't have a means of easily getting out of situations where time rift is well placed, they're screwed. So it's very much worth going into time rift upgrades early. The other 2 upgrades, like, we had 1 by that point, so it doesn't really matter what we picked up. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you decide to watch. I mean, no pressure or anything. But if you do decide to watch, hey, see you Wednesday.